Alright. Here we go. Round 3 at Netherlands. Zandvoort for the OCE Racing League Division 2. We're going to start off with my qualifying. Won't get to see M-Dogs. He forgot to record. So,
starting a hot lap.
Let's do it. Onto the main straight we go. We've got some new tyres. 1 minute 10.8 time to beat. Into the first corner, hard on the brakes, slamming down through the gears, then back on the accelerator. We're up 1.5 tenths. Good, down into the hairpin. Bit of a skid. Short shifting on exit so we don't slide out. Nearly 2 tenths now. And then we go over the crest and down the hill. Bit conservative there. Yeah, bit conservative. Oh, we see a car up in front. Is that going to put us off? Yeah, it does. So losing a chunk of time there. Not his fault, but still it's off-putting nonetheless. Back on the throttle we go. What are we? 1.5 tenths. Into the windy stuff.
Did you see that?
Down into second gear. Back up to third. Try and get the power on the exit. Decent exit. Down into the final set of corners. Back on the power. We are losing time. We need to set it with these tyres though. So we're going to have to hope to get it a little slow on the DRS, but across the finish. And we get a 1:10.627. So we got an out lap and a quality lap on these tyres. So a good set of tyres to start the race with. We start P10, M-Dog P2. So fantastic for him. Fantastic start for him indeed. So first race for this league and first time racing in any league with no ABS and no traction control. Anyways, we line up. You see in my mirror, someone's jumped the start. We switch back to M-Dog and away we go. He gets a good start, but he's not overtaking or nothing. I love control. He takes the lead, nearly bumps. M-Dog nearly bumps all over control. We switch back to myself. Quick draw on the inside. We brake a little early. We don't want damage. We want to give people room. We see a gap around the outside. We put our car in it. Try and straighten up for the exit. We do. We have Guackle pressuring us, but where's he going to go? Nowhere, because we're in the way. A little bit of a gap, just a safety margin between myself and Quick Draw, in case something goes wrong. Can we get on? We get down in the gears. We close the gap up on Quick Draw. So now we're fighting and defending. So all good. Good start. Started P10 up to P9 now, so that's fine. Down into the windy stuff we go, over the crest, hard on the brakes, maybe a little early. Guackle tries to go down the inside, but he can't. So he loses out big time there. And off we go. But now we're a little behind Quick Draw. 100% ERS, that's fine, so we can use some of that. Onto hard on the ERS we go, trying to catch back up to Quick Draw. We want to stay in his DRS. You know, having DRS on the car in front is just a safety mechanism, really. Keeps the people from behind you from being able to attack. So down into the hairpin, we try and set up the entry so we can get a good exit. We do. We get on the power. 1.1. We're going to get. We're catching Quick Draw, so we should be able to get back into his DRS zone soon. James is looking speedy at the moment. In we go to this corner. Just hang on, Mad Dog's off. He's at a moment. What's going on there? So yeah, that's not good for Mad Dog. He's but no safety car, so we keep going. We keep going. Can we? What are we? Half a second behind Quick Draw, so we're back in DRS. So that should cover us from James. As long as we can get a decent exit here, which we do well enough.
Mistake right there.
We're not going to go for any attacking or anything yet. We're just holding. That's all. Just let the race settle down. Let those who are absolutely desperate to get the moves done, let them do the fighting and try to conserve what we can.
Battle
going on in front of us, but that seems to be over now. Can we get a good exit? We get a decent enough exit. So good. Good race so far.
Come on.
M-Dog's just, look at the little screen, he's just cruising along nicely, so nothing to see there. We're in the thick of things still though, after a poor qualifying session. In practice, I was getting low 110s on rich fuel. 110.2, 110.3, around that, in between that, mostly. And so I thought I was going to maybe crack the 109s for qualifying, but that hasn't happened. Nothing we can do now. Quick Draw runs a bit wide. That could help us. And he gets a squiggle, so we can pressure him.
Oh, no, Mad Dog.
Okay, so Mad Dog's, he's done. He's finished for tonight. We got DRS. Quick Draw. What's he going to do here? He's going to defend. We're going to try and go around the outside. He swings wide. Ooh, 2 cars off in front. Oh, no ghosting. Woo-hoo-hoo. Jesus. No ghosting, so that could have been bad for us, but it wasn't. So we can go again.
What the hell?
We try to get a good exit here. We do. At this point, I felt like I was quicker than Quick Draw. Yeah, I felt like it. So
Slow down and I'm like 3 places.
yeah, a lot of
is scary, boys.
yes. There's some shit going on in the Discord. So
No,
yeah,
but that's why it's scary.
Oh yeah, horrible.
Gamer.
but
Spoopy.
James is close to us now, so we have to use. We got the DRS, so we covered him, and as long as we keep in the DRS, we can keep covering him.
Watch out, Blackhole.
At this point in time, I'm trying to conserve my ERS and trying to use my DRS to keep Quick Draw using his ERS, and then, you know, in a lap or two, maybe we can get a move done on him without him even fighting. And that's the plan. Make him use his ERS, use our DRS, and we should be good. But you can see up ahead, Oreo seems to be a bit off the pace, and Quick Draw's, he's catching Oreo. Runs really wide there, but we get a fantastic exit. Really up his bum now. Pressuring him really hard, hoping maybe if we pressure him enough, he'll make a mistake. He's had a few already. It can happen. And yet, just Oreo's slowly creeping back into view. James looking really threatening, so at this point we're looking backwards more than we're looking forwards, because we are still trying to conserve our DRS. We don't use any this time. DRS is enough. A little bit early on the braking, but that's fine. We're taking it cautious. This is still a fairly new thing to us. No ABS, no traction control. So we're doing all right.
Yeah.
I love controllers just walking away with it. 113.1. We've done a 113.6 so far. And that was a 114.2. So yeah, traffic's causing some real problems at the moment. But you can see here, Quick Draw is right up the bum of Oreo, and we're at the bum. So we're in a 4-car DRS train, and everybody knows being the 3rd car or further back in a DRS train is not ideal. You have to push the guys in front to use their ERS to make them attack the guy in front of him, and then try to capitalise on that. So we have to keep pressuring Quick Draw and trying to conserve at the same time. 60% our ERS, so we're conserving all right. Get a fantastic exit there. Spun a lot in practice on that corner. Very cautious, especially anytime I come up behind somebody and got a bit of the dirty air, I'd spin out in that corner back there. Really glad that it hasn't happened, and felt like I was on a knife edge coming out of that corner all night. So can we get a good exit? We do. It's fine. Really, really close to Quick Draw. Get another good exit. Can we? Yes. On reach, but no ERS. And I'm sure Quick Draw's going to use his to attack. So we'll just use our DRS, let them fight it out.
You'll have to look at it.
And then settle in here. Quick Draw makes the run, runs wide again, pushes Oreo into the wall, into the ripple strips, and still not leaving room. Oh, it's a battle here. This could go really wrong. So far, so good, though. And Quick Draw gets the move done.
You still there,
So-
are you?
It's good for us because Quick Draw is being forced to use his ERS, but we still have to somehow get around Oreo. And we are still the third car in an ERS train. 80% ERS, so we've got tons. It looks like Oreo's really off the pace, so we think about going down for a dive there, and that opens up our
I
inside.
don't know if that's a balance.
James coming back at us, so not good for us. We hit the DRS, Oreo gets DRS, James gets DRS. We're 3 cars at DRS.
No.
James goes around the outside. We try to follow him around.
And I didn't
We try to keep Oreo on the outside. James goes off the track, comes back on, dives back on in front of us, forcing me into Oreo.
Major gap.
So, collision there. Oreo, what's going on here? He's run wide. We get the move done on Oreo, but now James is in front of us, and Quick Draw's miles down the road. That's hurt us. That's hurt us. That's put a big gap between
You're gonna have to skip
us
one for me,
and
and then we're gonna have to let other people look at
Quick Draw. So now we also have James in front, and we don't know what his ERS situation is. We
Be an
jump over
honorary
to
member just for
M-Dog.
that one incident.
Wolfman,
I'll make the difference
he's
on the
within a
vote.
second of M-Dog now. So he's putting pressure. Oh, M-Dog runs up the curb. The curb pulls him off the road
it.
and sends him into the gravel.
Joke to my stream.
M-Dog, third position. No damage though. But, his tyres would be absolutely cooked now. They'd be overheating. So he's going to have, the next few corners are going to be dodgy for him. And Quick Draw's attacking him.
Oh, that brake marker on the outside there's gone.
I
He's
know.
got to keep the power smoother. He's going to spin. He does it well. Down
Yeah,
into the
damage, Mad
twisty
Dog.
stuff. On the brakes. That was Quick Draw asking Mad Dog
M-Dog,
for
alright.
damage, and now realising no, it's M-Dog in front.
Stun?
Just say dog
And,
and see who responds.
4 dogs in the league. It's a bit of a joke about that at the moment. So yeah, I can understand Quick Draw's confusion on who's in front.
Chris.
M-Dog makes it clear he's going to block. Quick Draw's coming at him. Quick Draw on the outside line. M-Dog, Quick Draw does his usual run wide thing, and that gives M-Dog
Will
an
happen.
easy chance to come back inside him.
The more than
So
one
now they're
person-
side by side into the
I can just see.
down into the hairpin.
Right,
Oh, there's contact.
Oh, M-Dog, sorry, man. I don't know if it was
M-Dog,
me or you there.
M-Dog keeps it together. Now M-Dog back into
Have a good view
fourth.
from behind if we need it.
So not fantastic for M-Dog. But at this stage, I think his tyres temperature should have regulated. He almost runs wide again, just trying to use up too much track. Which, if you knew M-Dog, you'd know 5 weeks ago he wasn't using anywhere near enough track. So that's an improvement, an over-improvement, if anything, but an improvement nonetheless. M-Dog on DRS. He's coming back at Quick Draw. He's not going to try and dive. James tries to dive. Oh, that could have gone so bad. M-Dog gets a good exit. Really, really impressive exits, actually. We switch back to myself. You can see me. I've crept up back in behind James, and now we're attacking M-Dog. I've got the DRS. I'm smashing my ERS. James's light's flashing, so we could do something here. Oh, we miss our braking point.
Oh, shit. I locked it up. Sorry, dude.
I'm not sure. Oh, we see cars coming. We
Oh,
park.
I
We don't
tried
know
to
what
move out of the
do.
way.
We don't know what to do. We get a 5-second penalty for that incident. So back to M-Dog. M-Dog attacking Quick Draw.
Wolfman, I'm going to be putting this
that's-
lane if you want.
That's risky.
I got punted and ended up in the worst possible position.
M-Dog, M-Dog much racier than Quick Draw right now, it seems.
Yeah, I was looking at the
Huge
stream,
chunks
like
out of
the
that
chat,
corner.
down that main straight,
on the
and I
power
looked back
early.
on the screen. I was like, oh god, there's yellow flags. Oh
Here
god,
he
there's
goes
3
again.
cars.
Are we going to go for a move? He puts back on the DRS, right up beside Quick Draw now.
Yeah,
Hard on the
that's it.
brakes. Quick Draw, he's got room. Slots in behind,
Oh, no,
and
fucking
M-Dog
shit.
gets that moved in. So M-Dog into third down, and Wolfman and Controller are gone.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, he's pulled away from Quick Draw already, so that move's done and dusted. That fight's over. I dive in the pits. I've got damage. I've got a 5-second penalty, so I better go onto the hards a little bit earlier than I would have liked. But that's fine. That's what you get for making a mistake. We settle in here, try and just head down now, shake it off, and just put a head down and race. M-Dog's, he's just finished his pit strategy. Quick draw, is Quick Draw going to get M-Dog? He is. M-Dog backs off a little, gives him room. So now M-Dog is in 6th, but pit strategy done. Kiwi's in front, and he's still on the original softs that he started with.
See him like coming up behind me.
M-Dog should have speed here.
Sideways in my rear mirror.
He should have the pace advantage. If not, he should very soon. Yeah, that's... So we'll just follow along for a bit.
Oh yeah, wow.
M-Dog
Really
takes
fast.
so much out of that corner. Can he get a good exit into the DRS zone? It's alright. It's alright.
Who is that?
So M-Dog looks good. Looks pretty racy. Ooh, that curve could have
I have a
punished him
feeling we're
though.
on the same strategy.
But
plan.
it's fine. He's fine. He can handle it. Early into 5th, around the final corner, still in DRS, hits the DRS, using ERS, trying to close that gap, well and good. And
You're like a
he's doing
second a
all
lap
right.
faster than me. Holy shit.
Oh, he's hard on the brakes and right back into, right back up behind Kiwi again. So clearly,
Bro, I got
Kiwi's
62 on my
tyres
front
are
left.
just cool.
I took a little
Oh
spin
yeah,
though, so that
perfect.
wouldn't help.
Good exit there.
I also started on
So
Oh, okay.
close.
Yeah, I did not.
Under a hundredth behind Kiwi along that
Have the
straight.
luxury.
So looking for a mistake, looking to pressure
With the
Kiwi
pit-
into a
with the
mistake. M-Dog is
police
here.
Oh man, I was
He
like,
gets that corner right.
hitting bricks 'cause
M-Dog
I was
early on the
hitting
brakes.
Z-Dog.
Sorry, Kiwi early, M-Dog late. Here we go again. Is he going to try and prep him for a move? He gets a bit squirrely. Can he
That
take
makes
it
me
back
feel
though?
not so bad about
Yes,
it.
he's got a good line. Kiwi doesn't cover it, so M-Dog can now dive around the outside and then inside, and he does. Good move by M-Dog,
Nice move,
and
M-Dog.
respect to Kiwi for giving room. It was only a matter of time, anyways, before M-Dog got him, so that move's done. Back onto me. We got J Miles. He's 1.5. He's pulling away from us. Yeah. And Sly Dog. Are we catching Sly Dog? 1.5. 1.6, 1.7, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. So we are definitely catching Sly Dog. ERS situation's good. Sly Dog and J Miles, they go for a battle. That battle's clear now. In we go to the hairpin, setting up nicely. Good entry. Can we stick the exit? Hard on the power on the exit. Now 4/10 behind Sly Dog. What's he on? He's on mediums. Now, did he start on these mediums? I can't remember. If he did, oh, his light's flashing. If he did start on these mediums, then they should be either tipping over or ready to go off anytime soon. Because he doesn't seem to be overly... He doesn't seem as racy as someone who's not long got on those mediums. So we're threatening him now, and his light's already done. So does he?
Take
He
your
doesn't
first
have
pit stop,
DRS
Kerry.
protection. So we should have him. We should have him
Yeah.
here as long as we don't cock this up,
Good run on those tyres.
which we don't. Into Rich, use up ERS. We want to make sure that we get this move done and dusted without a fight. Yeah, he's got no ERS, so we can get this done pretty easy. Down we go. We knock it back through the gears. Keep that inside line closed off so he can't come back at us. And he looks kind of threatening. He's still behind us. What's our exit like? Our exit's pretty good. We gain a huge chunk of time on him there.
Oh my god, Kiwi, what are you doing? No!
And who's next? Mike. Mike is next. 1.9 seconds. So we're pulling away from Sly, and we're taking chunks out of Mike.
Oh, yeah, well, I scared the
That's
shit
good
out
for
of
us. Our
myself,
pace
so-
is good. Our race pace is good. We've got some good speed. We're going to speed it up and try and get back within a second of Mike. And we do that pretty quickly. Setting PBs sector 1 and 2. Onto the DRS we go. Mike looks like he's... I'm not sure. Is he trying to signal he wants us to fight him, or he wants to fight us? Who knows? We're too far back for that anyway. So we've dropped Sly Dog out of our DRS,
I feel very reassured.
and we're attacking Mike. Mike's on mediums.
Hey, I'm on the same
Lap
strategy
17.
too.
Oh, we get a rough exit there. Jesus.
Second in the championship, Wackle.
We, in practice, we spun on that corner too.
That's
So,
me.
I wasn't thinking like
good catch there to not go completely around and ruin my own race again. But Mike, we've already caught back up to Mike, even with a mistake. So his tyres must be cooked as well. That's a weird line, but nothing we can do because he's on the line. We run hella wide there.
A really good strategy.
Onto the DRS we
Get
go.
into the race. Hopefully.
Yeah, too far behind to do anything about it at the moment.
Hey man, there's
We've
points
still got
for
plenty of
finishing.
ERS. We've still got plenty of fuel, and our tyres are
Salute it.
in fantastic condition right now. He runs super wide going around the final set of corners. Yep, we should get this done pretty easy. You use a bit of ERS just to make sure, and then hard on the brakes. Turn in we go, and that move's done. Back up into 8th, so 2 positions ahead of where we started. We started 10th, we went up to 5th, I think it was, and then we're all the way back to 14th, and now we're back up to 8th again. So our race pace is good. Our consistency's pretty good, considering, and it's going all right. Yeah, still got plenty of fuel. Got a fair bit to go yet, so it's too early to call it a win. You can see Oreo is 5.4 seconds. We've dumped Sly Dog and Mike right now, and we are definitely taking chunks out of Oreo. So if we keep this pace up, now Oreo, he pitted when we fought him the first time, went from softs to mediums, and that was very early on. And looking at his times now, we're catching him pretty quick. So his second set of tyres is almost gone off already. So he's clearly opting for a 2-stop strategy, and hopefully going to go to the softs at the end. So I would imagine that will make him pretty racy at the end, but right now he's not. What are we, 1:13.3? Our lap's in the low 13, so we're lapping pretty decent, I think, now that we're clear of traffic and we can put our head down. It is hard tyres though, so we're never going to be as quick as the soft and the medium guys. But yeah, 2.5 seconds to Oreo now. And what are we, another low 1:13. Times are consistent now without the traffic. 2.1 seconds behind Oreo still. Really dropped Sly Dog and Kiwi off though. Oh no, Kiwi's taken over Mike, so Kiwi's actually coming back. We'll have to keep an eye on that, maybe. See, check on it and see what happens there. What are we, 1.3 seconds behind Oreo. So we're getting close to attacking him again. Green sectors every time at the moment. Back inside a second. Okay, this is good for us. And we have DRS. So we should close this gap right down this lap. And that should be a move almost into the 112s. Setting another PB that lap. But yeah, we're going to attack Oreo now. We did use up a little bit of ERS to get here though. But our tyres are good and his clearly are not. J-Miles coming back into the picture. So what's he done? Soft, medium, soft? I think so. So he's going to be racy as hell. And he's 8 seconds behind. We need to get around Oreo as quickly as we can. And then try and put as much room between us and J-Miles as we can. Oreo hella wide again. Definitely struggling with the tyre. And maybe his tune wasn't very good as well. But into DRS, down to 4/10 now. Looking very racy still. Can we get on the power well? Well enough. If we get out of this corner well, which well enough, on the ERS already. We're going to use up a bit of it. Hit the DRS. We want to get this move done. We don't want him to fight back, because that's just going to slow us down. And we do get the move done. We do leave him a bit of room. But he's too far behind us now. No, yep, so we got it. Move done. James 7 seconds ahead. J Miles 7 seconds, 6.9 seconds behind. But much better tyres than we do. We've already pulled 7 tenths on Oreo, so that's good for us. If we can break Oreo's DRS, then that's good. We switch back to M-Dog because Guackle's on mediums. M-Dog's on fairly old hards at this point. So Guackle looks like he's coming back. Blue flags for M-Dog. He gets a laps a car right there. But yeah, Guackle 1.8. This could make the end of this race interesting. 1.9, 1.8. Yeah, so M-Dog, this is his first league with no assists, no braking and traction control. And it is also his second league ever in any racing game. 10 weeks, 10, 11, 12 weeks ago, something like that, we started our first league and it ended, so he joined this league. He's seen how I was doing and he came across. But he only switched off, officially switched off ABS and TRS, traction control 3 days ago. J Miles 1 second behind us, 8 tenths behind us now. So we are kind of sitting ducks here. Are we sitting ducks? 7 tenths, 6 tenths. Oh, I don't know that he's going to be close enough this time round to get us.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember
Oreo 13 seconds behind fresh sauce. And we switch it back to standard because there's nothing he can do at the moment. And he's got the far superior tyre than we do. All you have to do is keep the door closed and keep him back there as long as we can, and then, I don't know, hope for the best, I guess. I can't imagine we'll be able to keep him back there long enough until his tyres drop off, because it's just too much of the race to go. So he's definitely racier than we are. We'll find out here in the next DRS zone. We get a good exit there again. That's good. We get a good exit here. Yeah, he gets a bit of a squiggle. We don't. So that's just prolonging the inevitable for now. We kind of closed the inside of those corners back there, but now we're good. Still managing to stay on the line. How far? He's pretty close. I don't think there's anything we're going to be able to do. We have 20% ERS, so we can't even really use that at the moment. Yep, here he comes. And there he goes. Alright, so quick draw 6 seconds ahead now. Oreo 13 seconds behind. So even though Oreo's on the newer softs, he's not really making... Is he making gains? He seems to have made some gains there. Oh, what's happened in front of us here? Quick draw's had a moment. And now that 6 second gap is a 0 second gap. And J Miles is attacking him hard. I'm pretty sure quick draw at this stage is on the same strategy as us. So his tyres should be in the same position. He gets a terrible exit there. We look like we're going to go around the outside, but he kind of closes the door on us, so we're forced to drop behind. But we're good here. We're right. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. There's no way. Does he? His wing doesn't open, so he's got no DRS. And we're up the inside. We leave him room, but we stay hard on the brakes. We get that move done pretty easy. And now into 7th. Where's Oreo? Oh, Oreo is catching back up. So maybe he could come back here. I don't know. We switch back to M-Dog since he's leading and everything seems to have settled down again. M-Dog, yeah, he's run a really good race for a young bloke who has very little league practice, and yeah, who's 3 days ago was racing with ABS and medium traction control. 3 days later, he's not. So very impressive. Really, I mean, he made that one mistake when Wolfman was coming up behind him, and then nearly made it again after that. But all in all, his pace has been pretty good. A 1:12.489, his best lap. So yeah, all in all, pretty good. He's improved massively. Is he ready for a wheel yet? I don't think so. I still think there's improvements to be made on controller first. But yeah, really, really racy, consistent, getting nice exits, taking decent enough lines. Tons of fuel left over. Jesus. So you could have maybe been a little bit more aggressive with that fuel. But it's not really, doesn't really make that much difference. But yeah, good on M-Dog. So good race, all in all, for him. He crosses in third. We're a good chunk behind M-Dog. And here we come. Our best of 112.6.
Turn right.
And we cross in seventh. So a 3-position game for the race. Guackle stoked. He's got trophy of the day. But yeah, up from 10th to 7th.
I kept
M-Dog
hoping you'd
lost
make a
1
mistake.
position.
Bloody never came.
All in all, good race for both of us. I think I could have
Whoever
been...
that was, I locked up and punted in the arse. I apologise profusely for that.
Yeah, still
Shit, I'm
salty.
fucking like, yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. No, fuck, I'm not gonna get him. Fuck. Bang. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, a little bit pissed off with myself for hitting someone up the arse. Anyone, doesn't matter who. And yeah, but look, it was a good race. Decent results in the end. So pretty happy for both myself and M-Dog. Anyways, thanks for watching.